Tidbits from TNT, Friday morning, March 28, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. TNT. Tishwash. After salaries are paid, Erbil markets are crowded with shoppers before Eid al-Fitr. Erbil's markets are witnessing a brisk trade movement as Eid al-Fitr approaches. Demand for clothing, sweets, and gifts is on the rise, amid a noticeable recovery in sales, driven by several factors, most notably the start of salary distributions and commercial offers. Ahmed Saeed, owner of a clothing store in Al-Khazariya Market, told Shafaq news agency, "We are witnessing a greater turnout this year, especially after salaries were paid. Families come to buy Eid clothes, mainly for children, and there is a high demand for both traditional and modern clothing." As for Muhammad, a sweets shop owner, he confirms, demand for klicha and oriental sweets has increased significantly. Every year, demand for sweets increases as Eid approaches, but this year there is more activity, especially since customers prefer to buy klicha and pastries in large quantities. On a related note, some citizens believe that prices are relatively high. Saifan, a housewife, told Shafaq news agency, "Prices are slightly higher than last year, but we cannot ignore the children's joy of Eid. We are trying to take advantage of the offers and discounts to buy clothes for them, especially since salaries have been paid." For his part, Ali, a government employee, explained, "The disbursement of salaries has helped many shop more comfortably. Delays in some months of salaries have affected purchasing power, but now, with salaries being disbursed before Eid, things have become easier." A number of merchants confirm that the last few days before Eid typically witness peak shopping, with some people preferring to buy their necessities at the last minute, after Iftar Tishwash. PM's advisor. Iraq's oil exports to the U.S. increased by 110% in 2 years. The Prime Minister's financial advisor, Mazhar Mohammad Saleh, confirmed that Iraq's oil exports to the United States have increased by more than 110% in 2 years. Saleh told the Iraqi news agency, INA, economic cooperation between Iraq and the United States extends to many diverse investment, trade, and economic fields. Economic cooperation between Iraq and the United States has witnessed remarkable developments in recent years. He noted that the volume of trade between the two countries has more than doubled over the past 2 years, with Iraq's oil exports to the United States increasing by more than 110%. And Iraq's imports from the United States increasing significantly over the past 2 years. With the value of this trade ranging between $9 and $10 billion. He explained that Iraq's imports were primarily in automobiles, transportation equipment, and engineering and electrical equipment. However, the trade balance remained in Iraq's favor, with a difference of $5.7 billion, reflecting the continued superiority of Iraqi exports to the United States, particularly in the crude oil sector. He noted that economic cooperation between Iraq and the United States is developing, with a focus on enhancing trade exchange and supporting joint investment activities, serving the economic interests of both countries. Saleh stated that financial and economic cooperation is part of a positive joint dialogue between the two countries. Since the beginning of this year, many mutual understandings have been reached in the field of economic cooperation, which are consistent with supporting stability and economic reforms outlined in the government's program, particularly the development of an attractive investment cooperation environment for investors between the two friendly countries, within the country's general economic policy to achieve sustainable development goals. Tishwash. CBL introduces the new LD5 banknote. The CBL has introduced the new LD5 denomination into circulation. The Central Bank of Libya, CBL, announced yesterday the issuance of a new 5 dinar banknote bearing the signature of the new governor Naji Issa. The CBL said the new denomination will go into circulation along with the currently circulating issuances, starting today, Thursday the 27th of March. The LD note introduced on the 20th of March. It will be recalled that the CBL had announced on the 20th of March the issuance of a new 20 dinar polymer banknote, second issue, into circulation alongside the currently circulating issue. On the 20th of January, the CBL had announced the issuance of new banknotes in the 5, 10 and 20 dinars denominations in the coming weeks and months. The LD10 denomination was issued on the 26th of January. All the new denominations bear the signature of the new CBL governor, Naji Issa. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon.
Source: Dinar Recaps.